What's going on, guys? Beaver here, and today we are going to be talking about GFUEL. If you don't know what it is or what it does, stick around, you will find out. What's going on, guys? Beaver here, and today what I have for you is a first review video on the channel, and today we're going to be talking about GFUEL. So I know what you're thinking, it's probably the same thing my wife was thinking, but why does a gamer need a supplement? It makes no sense. Like, whatever happened to Mountain Dew and Doritos, just like everybody else. But I couldn't pass up the deal. It was like buy one get one half off, or buy one get one, maybe a couple months ago. So I hopped on board that train, and I'm not gonna lie, it worked out pretty well. So basically, if you don't know, GFUEL is a energy supplement specifically for gaming, but at the same time you can use it just for a pick-me-up instead of an energy drink or even a pre-workout. So today we're talking about GFUEL. This is the Tropical Rain flavor. It was on discount, so I got it. I am not sponsored by any means. I wouldn't mind it. Maybe in the future, we'll see. And anywho, so let's get into it. First things first, before I go on like the packaging and I guess the ingredients and how it tastes and all that stuff. One thing I've noticed when I take it is I play better. So after like, 10, 12 hour day at work, I come home and I'm waiting for the family to go to bed so I can start my gaming sessions with the clan. We'll pop a scoop of this in a shaker cup, shake it up, drink it, and I usually just chug the whole thing at one sitting, and then it kind of like slowly, wears off towards the end, which is nice for me because eventually I got to go to sleep. A lot of people will just kind of like sip it, here and there, but I just throw it down like a pre-workout and play my games. The only kind of side effect, if you will, with that is if you're playing like Search and Destroy or like an intense game, for me anyway, and I'm a big dude, just so you guys know, I'm like 230 or so, and I'm sitting there and I'll start shaking because like my heart rate's pounding, I'm trying to clutch the round or whatever, and my fingers are shaking, my shot might be just a little off, but anyway, that's only in those situations. But for the most part, like, my gameplay is definitely a lot better. I'm more aware, react, focused. But yeah, it works for me. Like I said, I was kind of hesitant at first. It's kind of lame. It's pretty nerdy, to be honest with you, in my mind, but works for me. I like it. I'm gonna keep using it. Instead of drinking sugary energy drinks, just pop a scoop of this and you're good to go. We'll get into the packaging here. So we opened it up, and one thing that I always liked about this particular container and this product is its scoop. Once you find it, you know how that goes, but I don't know if you guys can see, but it's beveled, and the purpose of that is so if you're trying to put it in like a water bottle or something, you can just pour it in the water bottle directly. It's kind of got to tap a little bit, and then if you want to just put it all in one lump sum into like a water container or something, it separates right here. It's got a hinge. It's kind of tricky, and I have powder. I don't want to get powder everywhere.
2 hours later.
There it is. Alright, so you just want to do a scoop. This just rotates, so that's nice. I usually just leave it on the default setting though, just in case it's kind of a pain to get your hands all, nasty. But anyway, I haven't tried this flavor yet. It smells good. I'm not going to go into tasting it because honestly, every one I've had 3 of them now. They all taste pretty decent, but for me, what matters most is that it works. So kind of like protein powder, yeah, it's nice if it tastes good, that's a plus, but you want to make sure whatever you're putting in your body is doing what it's supposed to be doing regardless. Like, that's the only thing that should really matter. But I watched a lot of these, GFUEL reviews, videos, and like I said, no one ever talks about how it makes you feel or like how you notice the effects or whatnot. So I'm gonna kind of go into that real quick briefly. But basically, like, it's like an energy drink, but minus, especially if you sip it, you don't have that like twitchy heart rate you know, spike. You know, you're not freaking cracked out, if you will. Like, you just feel good, and you're just sitting there like awake, alert, you know, doing your thing. But like I said, I usually chug the whole thing, and only if I get in a really intense gunfight or situation, you know, I'm trying to win it for the team, is maybe when my heart rate will be pumping. But then again, it does that anyway. Just be careful. I know there's been stuff on the news and stuff, and I don't know if there's lawsuits or not, but kids were passing this stuff around in like high school and junior high or whatever, and basically kids were, I think one kid like was hospitalized, but then again, I think he had like freaking 4 or 5 scoops in like a really short period of time, and he's a smaller person because he's a kid and probably wasn't drinking water, and yeah, so he got sent to the hospital. But that goes with anything you take, so it is a supplement. It's not too bad. I think it's like $34 a tub, and each tub has, let's see, 40 servings, so 1 scoop's a serving, 25 calories a serving, and sugar free. Some of the main ingredients, there's 0 sugar, so that's nice. Vitamin C for absorption, so obviously it goes in your system faster. It's got B12, which if you didn't know is what converts basically like food into energy. But it's got 7,000% of that in 1 serving, which I want to say a 5-hour energy is like 8,333%, so it's close to a 5-hour energy in B12 alone. And then it's got, I forget what they're called, but like complexes, so basically it doesn't tell you exactly how many of a specific ingredient is in there. It just says here's 5 ingredients and there's 2 grams of those 5 ingredients, and it doesn't specify how many how much of that ingredient is in there. Which, by the way, if you're looking into supplements and you lift or whatever, that's good to know, because you want a product, if you can, that'll show exactly how much ingredients are in it all the way through. Proprietary complex, that's what it's called, or proprietary blend. So that's how the companies make their money. They'll have freaking 5 you know, ingredients in here, and only one of them, let's say, is really effective and works, and that's the one you want. But if it's in a proprietary blend, then you could have 0.1 milligram of that, and then, you know, 1.9 milligrams or whatever of stuff that doesn't really do that much. So just be on the lookout for that. If you don't know what it looks like, it's probably not going to focus. All right, see right there where it says energy complex, and it has 1.85 grams, but to the right it's got like that cross. I mean, it's a proprietary blend, so you can't necessarily know how much of each ingredient is in that. You just know that there's a total of 1.85 grams of those ingredients as a whole. So this is a little GWiz stuff for you guys. It's not expired, that's good. But yeah, basically it's nice, it works well, keeps you focused. I definitely notice when I'm not, you know, using it, I wouldn't say I suffer, but I'm not as good as I am when I'm on it. Sounds like a drug here, but anywho, that's just my 2 cents on it. Like I said, a lot of the other reviews pretty much talk about how it tastes. It's packaged well, cool. Watch me open it, cool. All right, but no one ever talked about like kind of how it made them feel and what it really does for them. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure, if to support the channel, drop a like, subscribe, and I'm doing my 100 subscriber giveaway. We're getting close, so that link will be in the description below. So if you guys want to enter for that, the rules are in the description of that video. And thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Bye.